I feel like I have not clarified this enough at all, ever once, or in the beginning of my show, and I'm changing it to blogs and people now. I have it under entertainment. They don't even have anything for like spiritual or explorative or anything as a list of what you put it under. And when I say that I want exposure and I want justice and I want corruption to be reduced, I don't mean like all the dirty laundry lists of Prince Andrew laid across little girls or whatever. That is none of my concern. It's the legalities of it, the victims, the age, the lies, the money, the trafficking. I mean, there's like 1,000 things. The last thing I need in my mind is any of these swine doing what they do as swine, okay? That is where I have always hated America, and even though I love America, so don't go messing me, don't act like I don't love America. I love what's good about America. But I don't like that. I don't like that. Like, it's like, okay, A, B, and C, this is fucked up. Court, private, handcuffs, whatever's got to be dealt out to who, but not the rest. And I'm not saying like London and stuff, they all do the same thing, but like, I can't stand that shit. That stuff pisses me off. How'd you like if someone put out all your dirty, weird, you know what I mean, that you ever had done or whatever? Like, it's justice for the victims, but not exploitation of the victims and the problem and the video and all that. We don't need any of that. We need to know who, and we need to know if anyone could be age discretionary here, and how long, and like how this is tied in with money and business and oil and religion and politics. And God, I hope it's not as far as it's just some weird little sicko club. But they're all in it, and they're running stuff in the hole, and it all is adding up. That it all goes together. Do you understand? The island, the victims, doesn't solve the politics in America, but there's a leak out of all of it. It all leaches out to one another. But this exploitation of he said, she said, how many times did she spread her leg? You know, like all of this is just so ridiculous. Like, it gets too far. We get the picture. We get the picture. Pretty much all you need for the picture is underaged, too many professionals. Too many underaged, too many professionals. Is that so wrong? I mean, I'm all for free speech too, and it's like, if you really just need to crank out the dirty, that's fine, but like, let's stay on topic here, you know what I mean? Because that's where people get off, and then it can cause problems for people, quite honestly. So it needs to be, because you also never know who's being blackmailed and who really did what. We never really know if we're not there. We don't have all the proof. We're not in an investigation. And we don't know who did what, when, and where. I've seen people I know get framed for this kind of shit. So not at this high a level, but like, I've seen some really bad stuff go down on innocents, or the more innocent, let's say. Whatever, how that goes, but so that's definitely something about America, media, and politics I've never liked, in our social climate, and I think it's gonna bite us. So, and it is, and we have a lot more judges and stuff getting exposed. But see, it needs to be focused, and it needs to be, I mean, maybe a little bit of shaming, yes. The shaming, because it can, but also what it can do in the long run is it makes the other ones hide better. See, there's this element to this kind of stuff. The more open-handed, just exuberantly loud exposure is, it scurries the others. It's honestly, in the line of investigations in the long run, it's the stupidest move you can do. If you really wanna make it get better, you don't just go around just splashing all that. Because then the other ones, they have time to get all their shit in order. Like, in my lifetime, and I'll be judged for it, is, I warned a couple. And so then they had time to hide everything they needed to hide. And it was the biggest mistake I ever made. You know what I mean? Because then they never stopped the pursuant on me. Do you know what I mean? So you got to really keep that in mind, you know. But this kind of tabloid style, like, exploit, just the repeated details and stuff is really disturbing. So I don't know what people wanted on their list. I just needed legalities, like how many underage, how many years, how many missing victims, you know.